Well guys, it's that time again for another adventure, and it sure has been a while. So let's load up that cargo e-bike and find ourselves a beautiful spot to camp along the North Yorkshire Moors. I'm going to be setting up my bike tarp for a place to kip under the night sky and enjoy that last of the summer sun. I'm going to be cooking up myself a beautiful mega mixed grill and also catching up with you too around the campfire. So I'll see you guys at camp. Oh guys, what a beautiful day for a camp. The sun is shining. It's probably the last of the summer now as we're approaching autumn, but it's been a while, hasn't it? But I'll explain more later on once I've sat around a campfire sipping a beer. It's time for you to put the kettle on and join me for a brew. Guys, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm stuck. I came down with that bike only to find out that I have to push up some more stairs, which I can't lift because the bike's too heavy. Do you know how long it's taken me to build up the confidence to get out camping again and doing what I love and get past of all the difficult stuff I've been through this year? And now I'm stuck in the middle of a valley. It's not like I can just leave the bike here. Well, I could. Well, welcome back, guys. Maybe this is on my wrist for a reason. Always pray and never give up. See, this is what I need to get up. Then I'll be smooth sailing. Two ways I could do it. If I drink a bunch of coffee and push myself up, which I think I'm just gonna do myself in doing so, or unload the back and try to do it, but even then it's gonna be too heavy. But I've noticed this path right here. Okay, well that's got a fence there as well. It kind of reminds me of my year in some ways. Stuck, not knowing how to get out of it all. But after praying, I found another route. Cut through here where this dry river is and follow that path. Probably could get stuck a bit more, but that's the only option I can see. Shall I give it a go? I want to give it a go because I need some shade as well, to be honest, and some water. Right, catch you in a bit. trees up there for a minute. If I can get up here, are you joking me? They put a fence there as well. Look. This was gonna be, I thought this video was gonna be really nice. Going for a little ride, set up your camp, and I've just made everything worse for myself because of one silly decision to not properly check the steps on the other side. What's over here? Maybe push it up here and then go around and then push it up. Right, I'm not going to let this affect my day at all. It's just a challenge. It's just a challenge. Sometimes it's not just how you see it on YouTube. It's not always hunky-dory. Go on the other side. Oh my days. Oh. So thankful to see the back of that. How did that cost me so much trouble? But look at this, luscious green. Let the adventure begin. Yeah. So tempted right now just to stay here and set up, crack open a beer, but this place is not going to be good for me to camp. There's so much evidence of wildfires that have been here. People have come for a nice scenic barbecue and have not had a common sense to douse their fire properly. Look at that. It's so sad. It's so sad, and this woodland here is just scattered with it. And during the summer months, you just get loads of youth and families who come up for nice little barbecues and stuff. I mean, just look at that. Just people have had a fire right against a tree. I mean, I'm not saying at all that I've not had my few mistakes. I've had fires too close to the trees. I've had people point out to me on YouTube that a fire should not be done there or whatever. But it's all about learning. If I can just help someone just have a little bit of realization and safety about fires, I feel like I've done my job. Because with a platform like this that is always growing, new people coming in, people get excited, I want to go camping, I want to do it. But there are things about this that you need to just be wary of. Look after your environment, be safe about it. I don't try to pretend I'm some Bear Grylls guy. I'm just a guy who likes going to the woods, having a few beers, cooking a food and having a nice time. But I've learned things along the way. And most importantly, you want to keep this nice and beautiful for the next generation. And you don't want people to have more of a bad word about people who make fires in the woods. But I'm having a good time. I'm having a real nice time. I had a bit of a burnout earlier. I was just, when that whole thing about me trying to get up on the moors with my bike, underestimated how heavy the bike was and my own strength as well. And I just thought to myself, do you know what? I'm going to go home. But I didn't. I got back on my bike and I pushed through. And now I'm here enjoying this great view on this beautiful beast. It's so nice when you're just ripping down those hills and going up and down, and you've got that speed. It's adrenaline. It just feels good, and it feels so nice to be out. It feels so nice to be out, but do you know what? I think it's time to unpack this stuff, but first I need to go and find somewhere. So let's get back on the horse, get back to an adventure, because I can't wait to cook up my food. I was thinking of doing something really easy just to get myself back into it, like a ration pack or something like that, but no, I'm cooking myself a nice English mixed grill, and boy do I feel it. I need some food in me. Let's go. With these suspension forks on this bike, I can just handle nice terrain just like this with ease. It's so smooth, and with the battery capacity of getting me to about 68 miles, I could take my time finding a great location. Just hear that motor go. Woo! I just got off my bike, so I'm thinking I can either carry on going that way and not really know what's there, or cut through this here. Coming along here, there's an actual sort of slope, and these trees are quite high up. So I'm thinking of pushing my bike through here and hopefully find a spot, because I'm getting really hungry and thirsty for a nice bev or a coffee or something like that, just to perk me up. But yeah, I'm gonna have to probably push my bike through this, but I reckon there'll be something nice. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get to camp. I think this will do nicely. There's enough flat ground here for me to lay on. It's quite a slope here, but there's also quite a slope down there as well, and it's just one little spot here that I can see myself being okay laying down and setting up my bike to support that. So it's time to unpack now and make myself at home. Always need a little bit of toilet paper for making fires. Yeah, that's right. Fire lighting kit, that's what it's used for. So I'm very excited about this tarp. I thought if I'm going to have a bike, I need a tarp to support it. It's the Superlight Bikepacker tarp. I've seen images online, I've not seen it in action just yet, but I'm looking forward to giving it a go. I thought I'll keep the bike theme going and get a nice tarp to support that. So let's get this set up. I've never done it before, but I'm up for it. I'm liking this. It's very low down, but it's going to keep me nice and dry during the night. Got my magic carpet to put down, and if it does rain, most of my bike's covered. I'll just probably just drape a tarp over the top of the mechanics of the bike, or I might set it up depending if I've got enough bungees and all that sort of good stuff. But I want to get my bed sorted, get that all squared away, string up a hammock, chill out, gather some wood, cook some food, you know the score. It's just nice to be out. It really is nice to be out. It's been such a long time, but it's good, and it's good to have you guys along with me as well. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Right, let's get my bed sorted. Recently upgraded my air mattress as my last one popped. Gone for the extra large Kilos Gear air mattress. Nice and big. I've used this quite a few times. Very comfortable, very warm. Got my baby bag as well, which I might see if it actually will fit inside it. I don't think it will, but got the magic carpet down, so I should be okay for any punches and stuff like that. Now this is the non-stealthy bit where this makes quite a racket for a few moments. So happy with that. Fits like a glove. I'm gonna be so cozy tonight. I haven't got a sleeping bag, but it is warm. I don't think I would need it, but I do have my jungle blanket. Got my bivvy, which is warm enough, but that jungle blanket will just go over me nicely. Got my pillow, got my hat. But check it out, man. I'm really happy with this. A little bit of a flappy bit here, always the case, but either way, it's holding up strong. Bike's looking good as a tripod. Got my makeshift little poles here holding up my tarp. I thought, because I can have it enclosed, but I thought I want to see the trees and I'll be able to just wake up with a nice view as well. Not sure where sunrise is, but either way, I'll wake up with a nice view. What I love about this little step stool here, I can put my bits and bobs on there tonight. Put a little torch on there hanging off. And I can put a few bits in here as well. What's really cool about this, why there's a step stool you might ask, is because you can get different attachments. You can actually put children's seats on it, so you can take the kids out for an adventure. Or you can get a bigger rack for the back to carry more cargo with you going for adventures. Absolutely loving this. If you haven't tried the hammock yet, give the hammock experience a go. Even if it's just for a seat in the woods when you go for a walk. Read a book. I've actually got a book with me. I'm trying to get into reading now. I'm not much of a reader. I've always allowed dyslexia to be something that would stop me from doing it, as reading can be a bit disjointed. I can read and write, but sometimes just looking at the font and the page can be quite daunting, and I have to really focus my eyes. I get distracted very easily. So as a discipline, I'm trying to read a few pages of book, just baby steps really, get myself back into it, fill up the head with knowledge. I got gifted this by a lovely lady from my church, as you might have been reading through the lines that I might have had a bit of a difficult year. It says, "Hi Josh, I bought this book. I was not sure why, but when it came, I felt I should give it to you. I hope and pray it helps to bring you even more peace. May God richly bless you. Love in Christ, Carol." So, thank you very much, Carol. The greatest story ever told, by Bear Grylls. You believe because you've seen with your own eyes. He looked around at each of us and smiled. Even better blessings are in store for those who believe without seeing. That's called faith. And when I got it, I was a bit like, oh my days, like a book. I actually thank God for my dyslexia. It allows me to home in on the things I love and focus on. And like reading might not be one of them, but filmmaking, camping, music, you know, things like that. I just absolutely love people. I have time and day for people, love getting to know new people and stuff like that. But you know, we're all made different. We all have different skills that complement each other, and so yeah, don't ever get put down. If there's something in your life that you feel like restricts you, if like your anxiety or your depression or your dyslexia or your ADHD or your autism or something like that, and it's something that you feel like it really stops you, just realize that you are loved, and there are people out there that have time and day for you, and you mean an awful lot to people as well, and your characteristics and the things you're about, people do care about you. I've realized that this year, people do care about you. But here I am, reading a book, chilling out in the woods, sipping beer, having a good time. Life is good. Life is good. You just have to make time for yourself as well. Make some time for you. Go and do something you want to enjoy. Just go and relax. Yes, the world's a bit of a mess right now, but instead of doom scrolling on your phone, just get out, man. Just get out. Look at me. Look at me saying get out, but like 6 months ago, like, nah, I'm staying in. I'm sad. I'm talking about myself, I'm taking the mick out of myself. So I'm gonna chill here, read that for a bit, sip my beer, and then get some wood prep done. Cheers, guys. So I've started getting the fire pit sorted, scraped away a lot of the dry bracken and uprooting the roots as well. There's quite a lot of dry material around and there's trees everywhere, which is hard to avoid. I'm going to keep the fire very low and very small, just enough for me to cook on really. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to use my water, what's left of my water, to douse it out, just get it all out the way and tide it over. I just don't want to harm the woodland and be mature about it and be sensible about it and just use it to cook. I'm going to scrap having breakfast, so I'm going to chuck that all, the breakfast stuff, into my mixed grill for tonight. I'm getting hungry and the sun is starting to set behind, so I'm going to use the last couple of hours of sunlight that I have to cook myself some nice food. I should be good for the morning and it should be a quick pack up. Guys, I didn't do an awful lot of speaking, if any, during that, as I was focusing on the oil not spilling over on the campfire. I've just doused it with a bit of water now. There's no point sitting around the fire tonight. I really want to make sure that it's all saturated and I can go home happy and sleep well as well, which I'm sure I'm gonna sleep well. Look at this, look at that, that's a mega mixed grill right there. There's steak, pork, there's chicken, bacon, there's lamb, black pudding, sausages, tomatoes, peas, eggs and potatoes and onion. Wow. This looks mega. Where do I even start? If you're wondering as well, how did I keep those eggs from smashing when I fell over on my bike earlier, wrap them up in tissue and then wrap them up in tin foil and then stick them in like a little Tupperware box that they can't even move or shake. That saved my eggs. Even though after all that I cracked them and it smushed everywhere. I know there'd be a few comments saying, oh, that's fantastic cooking, but you can't crack an egg. Doesn't matter, it's going in me anyway. So a lot to be thankful for here. Alright, let's give a go with the black pudding sausages, a little bit of a egg. Oh yeah, that's amazing. This steak, I got all this from Enfield Butchers, my local butchers. All the meats, all the eggs. Do you know what? I'm so happy right now. I really am. I'm really happy. Possibly the most happy I've been for a long time. Just having that nice ride out. And even though I got stuck, I got myself out of there and just enjoyed a beautiful ride. And I found a spot to camp. Set up my camp. Had time to read a book in my hammock. Make a little fire that is just useful enough really just to cook my food. I'm just content right now. This is amazing. And it's so nice to be able to just bring you guys along with me. So just thank you. Literally thank you. Whilst I finish this, obviously I'm not going to be sat around the fire. I'm going to crack another beer open and we'll have a lovely little chat. But right now, I'm just going to enjoy this and just eat this mega meal. So Josh, where have you been? Where have you been these last few months? Received so many lovely messages just saying, Josh, I hope you're doing well. Just let you know I'm missing the videos and I just hope you're doing okay. And these messages over this period of time has been really comforting to me and been really lovely to read and even to listen to some of the voice messages I've been sent. And I just want to say thank you for that, because it was wonderful to see and it really truly meant a lot. And also those who I know personally through this community who have reached out, messaged me daily, made it a mission to message me daily, check in on me, even phone calls from friends that I've made, and even been taken out on camps and taken out for meals to just make sure that I'm doing okay. Because a lot of people in my close circles don't really know where I've been or why I've gone, and because I've got this number of people on this channel who love my content and love just watching the vibes and the food and the camping experiences, I feel like, you know, I've got a duty in some ways to be honest and also maybe help other people, even if that means one person out of these 30,000, you know, subscribers. You know, it's wild. I just feel like I want to share, and that is mental health really. This year I've really come to terms and understanding of my own body, and knows that, and I'm having more of an understanding of knowing that, yeah, I do struggle with mental health. I mean, who doesn't these days, you know what I mean? But this year completely wiped me out. I went on this lovely family camp with my wife and kids, and it was a winter time, and we took out our, you know, King Camp hot tent, and we camped out in the Lake District for 3 days, surrounded by mountains and cooked good food and making memories with the children. But when I came back, I just went in this depression of just like, I'm getting really tired of what I'm doing every day, which is the job I'm in, you know, and I want to go and do my own stuff, which is video work and photography work, you know, like self-employed stuff. But you get comfortable sometimes. Your job can become your identity, and it's all you know and what you do. And alongside that, I was you know, following my passions and editing till early hours of the morning to produce videos for you guys. And also during the weekends I was working as well, and just consistently working and not resting. A bunch of other stuff happened this year that just completely wiped me out, and it slowed me down from getting better. I mean, the last couple of years, while I've been documenting my adventures, and even when I've not been documenting my adventures, I've had a few negative experiences that have really shaped me. I've seen things that are very unexplainable, and things that have really shooken me to the core. There's been times where I've been camping out with friends and, you know, being harassed by a group of young lads trying to provoke you to come out of the woods and pretending to be the police, and then they think it's funny to smash the back windows of your car, and the police came, but apparently there's no proof it was them, even though it was 2 miles out of nowhere, but it was only us and them there, and I'd saw them beforehand, but that was not enough evidence. So I had a few just unnerving situations that's happened in my camping world, which is my place of peace. And you know, even though I got back on my bike and went camping again, and you know, other things seem to have happened, and these are things I was keeping to myself. And even when I was sharing with friends and our family, people just assuming that I'm lying about situations, and it just completely like got to a point where I was like, who do I trust? Who can I even talk to? Who can I even share stuff with? And that got to a point where I wasn't sharing any issues that I was facing with my own personal life or whatever, and it just got to a point where I just hit burnout and I got exhausted. But I'm very proud of myself because I'm out of it now. I seek the help that I needed, and I asked help with those around me to support me, and I'm back doing what I love. I'm out here enjoying nature, feeling comfortable, and also secured in my faith, and just, you know, I feel alive again, you know. My family are so pleased for me that I'm out camping today, and it's nice that I get to go out and enjoy it again. My doctor said to me, Josh, you need to empty your bucket. You've taken too much stuff on. You've got too much in your head right now. You need to let go of a bunch of stuff. You need to poke holes in your bucket and empty it out. And I made a big decision, and I chose to quit my job recently. My 9-to-5 job. And I feel so much better for it, to be perfectly honest. I've got something lined up that's going to give me a bit more freedom to do what I love, which is making videos for YouTube for you all, and also for me to figure out things and maybe start up my own freelance sort of photography and video work stuff. So that's exciting. And also I got the help in my church, you know, to learn that, you know, there are things that do happen in this world and unexplainable things happen, but it's important just to accept that it has happened and don't let it take a grip of you, and to move on from it. And I feel so much better. My mind seems fresh. I'm taking each day as it comes, and I'm doing well. I'm doing well. And I've had to take some big leaps and big steps in my life to get where I am, and I could not do it without you guys and those around me that have looked after me and checked in on me, because it wasn't a good time. Hardly sort of left the house, you know, and not sleeping well and having night terrors, and you know, just not sleeping at all and struggling with that. But now I can sleep, that's for sure. and now I can enjoy this. Even when it gets dark, I can be really comfortable in it, and I just feel happy. And this is my time now to have a second chapter of what I love doing. And the reason why I'm sharing this, really, I'm trying not to waffle so much, but if you're going through something, talk to someone you trust, talk to a professional, seek the help you need. It's really important to look after yourself and put yourself first. That dream vacation, that, you know, that road trip, or that business idea that you've got in your head, go for it, man. Life's too short to just, you know, do stuff how the system tells you how to do stuff. Just own yourself, and if it's healthy and it's good for you, do it. Do it. If it's going to get you on the right way, do it. It'll get your head sorted, do it. If it doesn't affect, you know, your relationships or whatever, like I said, if it's good for you, do it. And but yeah, my family are doing well. Kids are good, wife's good, everybody's well. It's just I went through a bit of an up and down journey on my own. It was just something I was going through, but do you know what, like, people around you just helping you and looking out for you and taking you out for meals and inviting you to camps and checking in on you and coming to your house to visit is something that I'm so thankful for, and you all know who you are. And I'm sorry that I couldn't reply to everybody that has sent me a message, but you have been seen, and you've been seen very much so, and I want to say thank you. Cheers to you, cheers to new adventures, and I will share that family camp that I went on with my lovely family just before the world seemed to have crumbled around me. But God is good, life is good, you guys are good, and this is good. This is all good. Celebrate all that is good, and seek discomfort as well. Go to that adventure, go and do that thing you want to do. So cheers guys, thank you. I'm going to be going to bed soon, to be honest. I've packed up most of my stuff because it's starting to drizzle a bit, but I'm going to probably lay in my bed and start reading a book and chill out. Sounds good. Cheers. Well, it's that time of the evening. It's 9 o'clock now, and it's pretty dark, and the rain has been hitting a tarp, which has been really nice and relaxing. Been enjoying my new book, enjoying getting out in nature again. Just been on the phone to my good mate Steve Baker, who I've camped with many times, and he's very pleased to hear that I'm out again. So he's one of the legends who checked in on me, made sure I was all groovy and good. So I'm going to get some sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Sadly no breakfast, but I've eaten so much I don't think I'm going to be hungry for about another 12 hours. Not 12 days. So I'll be all good, I think. I'm gonna get myself to bed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Cheers, peace out. Cheers for the support, guys. Love you all. Good night.
I was just drifting off really nicely then, but now it's absolutely hammering it down. But the tarp is holding strong. Oh, it's noisy, but I can't complain. Just nature doing its thing. As most people say when you say, oh, it's raining. Oh, we do need our rain, you know. We do need our rain. Those farmers really need it. I know they need it. I know we need the rain. But you just wait until I get home. Alright, I'm off to bed. Right, good night, part 2, see you later, bye. Good morning everyone. It feels so good to wake up in the woods after such a long time. Oh boy. Slept really well. Slept really well. And this little bed kept me nice and dry during the night. The first thing I did this morning after put my boots on and having a stretch was completely get rid of this fire. And now it just looks like no one has even been here. That rain last night really helped with just getting it more wet and soaked up, and this morning I was able to just churn it with a stick, get it all soily, and just covered it over with some fresh soil and leaves and things like that. So I'm pretty happy with that. I can ride away happy this morning. But there's no breakfast, there's no coffee. Sacrificed my water there, but I'm still not hungry, as you could probably imagine. So all I need to do is just pack up the rest of my kit, and it shouldn't take long at all. The longest bit of leaving the woods is actually getting yourself to leave, because it's so nice. It's so nice, but it definitely feels like autumn with these autumn leaves falling off with the rain, and the oranges and all the colours and stuff like that. I was going to chill out in my hammock this morning and read a little more, but I put my hammock away last night so it didn't get wet, which I'm glad for really. The less wet gear to take home is ideal. So let's get packed up. Well, that's me all packed up. Everything's back on the horse. The fire pit is all cleaned up. Where I slept is all covered over. And it's time for me to get down this hill and find a path. It's been a fantastic adventure. It really has. And it's been so nice having you guys along with me. As I put my camera bag on my back and get this horse down this bank, why not watch some of the footage I recorded on my first ever run out on the bike. He's absolutely chucking it down. I'm having the best time ever. This little video is a bit of a encouragement to myself to get back out, get back on my bike, as they say. It's amazing just to be out. So nice, and the fact is I'm picking up a camera right now and speaking to you and speaking to myself. Doing wonders for me and my mental health, getting out and about, just enjoying nature. I'm smiling for one of the first times in a long time, and a genuine smile. A genuine, real smile. Cheers Crusher for that. Or Cyrusher for Russia? I don't know. Cheers anyway. You right, mate? See, even just seeing a hedgehog out in the wild, enjoying itself, makes you want to go out camping. So cute the way it's just waddling off. So cute. Well guys, with about 13 miles completed, it's time for me to go home. It's been such a fantastic adventure, and I'm so thankful for you all, for your kindness and your support and your patience as well. So until next time, remember to stay wild and stay safe. Peace.